So you're just starting out in a high-earning career and you're on track to build a financial future that could be worth millions. But have you thought about how you're going to protect it? It's funny, we all insure our cars and our phones, but we often forget about our single biggest asset. Well, today we're diving into a specialized program that's designed to protect that asset from day one. All right, so let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about it for a sec. What is your single most valuable financial asset? I'll give you a hint. It's not your car, it's probably not a house just yet, and it's not the cash you have in the bank. So, what is it? It's your ability to earn an income. Simple as that. Over the next 30, maybe 40 years, that is, without a doubt, your biggest asset. It's the engine that's going to power everything else in your financial life, and protecting that engine is exactly what we're talking about today. So here's how we're going to break this all down. First, why does this matter so early in your career? Next, we'll see who's actually on the list for this kind of program. Then we'll get into the fun stuff, decoding the numbers. After that, we'll look at how you can customize your coverage. And finally, we'll get into the all-important fine print. So first up, why the rush? Why does any of this even matter right now? Well, for professionals like you, doctors, lawyers, engineers, your future income isn't just a salary, it's a multi-million-dollar asset. And the absolute genius of this Starting Professionals program is that it lets you protect that huge potential before you're even earning the big bucks. It's a really unique opportunity that's only available right at the beginning. Okay, so who actually gets to be on this exclusive list? This isn't something you can just go out and buy anytime you want. Nope. It's a very targeted program, and it's only available to specific professions during a pretty narrow window of time, often while you're still a student or just in your first couple of years of practice. If you look closely at the details here, you can see a huge focus on the medical and dental fields. We're talking about coverage for medical students in their third or fourth year, all the way through being an intern, a resident, and even for new dentists. The program really understands the long years of training and the massive earning potential that comes with it. And it's not just doctors and dentists. The legal world is another big one. This program is open to law students in their senior year and attorneys in their first 2 years on the job. See, the whole idea is to lock in your protection based on the career you're building, not the ramen noodle budget you might have right now as a student. Of course, they haven't forgotten about the tech and engineering folks. If you've got a degree in something like computer science or engineering, and you're in your final year of school or your first couple of years of work, you're on the list for this specialized coverage too. And believe it or not, the list just keeps on going. It covers a whole range of other specialized high-earning careers. Think actuaries, CPAs, pharmacists, vets, you name it. The big takeaway here: this thing is designed for a whole bunch of different emerging pros. All right, so you might be on the list, but what are we actually talking about in terms of dollars and cents? Let's dive into the numbers and figure out what all these columns and figures really mean for you if you ever actually had to use this. So first, there's a key term we got to wrap our heads around: issue limits. This is basically the secret sauce of the whole program. It means the insurance company is willing to issue you a policy for a pretty substantial monthly benefit based on your future potential, without you needing to show them a big paycheck yet. They're betting on you, on your future. And to make this a little more real, check out this number. A doctor, in their first 2 years out of residency, could qualify for a potential monthly benefit of $7,500. That is a serious safety net, and it's based entirely on their career path, not their current bank account. And what's really cool is that the program is designed to grow right along with you. So for example, a dental student in their final year might qualify for $2,500 a month, but just a year or two later, once they start practicing, bam, that available coverage doubles to $5,000 a month. It scales with your success. And you can see right here how it's all tailored. The maximum monthly benefits really line up with the earning potential of different careers. A doctor can get up to $7,500, a CPA $4,500, a physical therapist $3,000. Each one is a pretty significant safety net designed for that specific profession. Okay, but that base coverage, that's just the starting point. Think of it like a foundation. You can also add on optional features. In the insurance world, they're called riders, to really fine-tune the policy for your specific situation. Now, one of the big ones you'll see is this Catastrophic Disability Benefit Rider, or CAT for short. This is an add-on that kicks in and provides an extra chunk of money every month if you suffer a really severe disability. Think being unable to do basic things for yourself. It's an extra layer of protection for the absolute worst-case scenarios. Then you've got other riders for really specific needs. The Retire Guard rider? That helps make sure you're still saving for retirement even if you can't work. If you're that dentist who ends up owning your own practice, a business overhead rider could be a lifesaver, helping pay the rent and your staff's salaries. And that buy-sell rider is absolutely crucial if you go into business with partners. Okay, we've talked about all the good stuff, but you know me, we have to be smart about this, which means we have to look at the fine print. This is the stuff you really need to know before you make any decisions. And here it is, the dreaded wall of text. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to make you read all of this right now, but what we are going to do is pull out the most important bits, the key takeaways you absolutely need to be aware of. So here's the bottom line, the stuff you absolutely have to remember. First, not all these products are available in every single state. For example, that buy-sell option isn't offered in California or Massachusetts. Second, every single policy has its own specific exclusions and limitations. And maybe most importantly, program details can change. You have to talk to a pro to get the current official details and costs. And you know what? The document itself says it best. For the real costs and the complete details, you have to call an agent. Think of this explainer as your starting point, your briefing. The required next step is to talk to a licensed professional who can give you advice that's tailored just for you. So I'll leave you with this question. You're right at the starting line of what's going to be an amazing career and financial future. We all insure our homes, our cars. Now you know the basics of how you can insure your single greatest asset. So the real question is, are you taking the steps to protect it?